2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is April 25th, and it's an awesome day out there today. And as you can see, I set up the camera in a different angle today, so you're gonna see a different part of my weight room. Right, Bud? You got Buddy over there. I'm gonna see Buddy in the camera. Yeah, we're getting Buddy a little bit. But today, I'm going to do an exercise. I'm going to do a dip. Basically, it's a dip. It's a body weight dip. But I'm going to do it's a self-assisted dip. As you can see, I got my bench over here. And I'm going to put my bench, it's in front of my dip bars. That way there, when I do the dip, I'm going to assist myself with my feet while I'm doing the dip. The thing is with the dip is a really good exercise for the upper body. It hits the triceps, the chest, the shoulders, the back. It's a really good, I think it's probably better than the bench press for the upper body. And it's equivalent to probably the pull-up. But a lot of people don't do dips for the same reason why they don't do pull-ups, is because they can't do that many of them. Like a lot of people, they can only do, come here buddy, you gotta get Buddy in the camera. A lot of people can only do maybe 4 or 5 dips. I know if you're one of those people that can only do a couple of dips, you want to do about 15 repetitions to really get a benefit out of the exercise. So this way here, if you have your feet on something while you're doing the dip, it helps. You can kind of spot yourself, and you can use your feet to push your body weight up and give yourself just enough force that you need to push your body weight up while you're doing the dip. I know they sell like bands and stuff. They got these rubber, they're like rubber bands that you put around your body, and they help you pull your body weight up. And I think they come in like 10 pounds or like 10 pounds of tension. But some with those bands, the thing is with some of those bands is they might help you too much or they might not help you enough. I think when you're doing dips, if you're not able to dip your own body weight, I think the best spotter is yourself, because you can help yourself just enough that you need. And only you know that. Only the person that's doing the exercise knows just how much help that they need to spot themselves while they're doing the dip. And I've done a couple of videos on doing dips over the years. I've done a video. My first video on doing dips was basically when I was doing a dip, basically when I'm just holding myself in the dip position, just like a pull-up where you just hold yourself in a pull-up position, like in mid-range. That's also a good way to strengthen those muscles that, to do the exercise. But to get the full benefit out of the exercise, you want to do the full range of motion. And a lot of people, they can dip, they can do partial reps, but they're not strong enough to do a full range of motion with their body weight. And this is why when you spot yourself, like on a bench, when you can put your feet up on milk crates or something, or whatever you can use to spot yourself, and you can just give yourself a spot and give yourself just enough, just use just enough force that you need to help, push yourself up out of the dip while you're doing the dip. And I think that's probably the best way for beginners to do dips, or just people that they're just not strong enough to dip their body weight. Like me, I can probably dip my body weight maybe 15 to 18 repetitions, depending on, my energy level or whatever. And I've done videos of me doing dips with my body weight with nothing under my feet. And I've also done videos of me doing dips with ankle weights. I got 20-pound ankle weights. And I think I got like 15 repetitions with that. I did a video of that as well. Because as you get stronger in the dip, once you practice using a bench or something to put under your feet, eventually you'll get stronger in doing the exercise, and you won't need that anymore. But until then, if what's important is doing the exercise in a full range of motion. That way you're working all the muscles involved in doing the dip. It's just like the pull-up you can do. You can spot yourself doing pull-ups as well. In the same fashion, put a chair under your feet and kind of help boost yourself up. This is basically the same idea until eventually you'll get stronger doing the exercise. So without further ado, I will demonstrate the self-assisted dip. And Bud, you can spot me from the other room, and later we'll go for a walk, and also remember to take those walks. Right, bud? I don't know if I can, if the camera will show Buddy on the floor from this angle. Yeah, I guess it's picking him up a little bit, right, Bud? Because Bud's got to get some camera time too, huh, Bud? So we're going to do some dips, and I'm going to put Bud in the other room. And I'm going to go for about, I'm just going to demonstrate how it's done. It's very simple, and I'll do about 15 reps. And Bud, I don't know, they can probably see you over there in the other room. I'm not really sure from this camera angle. But I'm going to put Bud over here. And you can spot me from over there, and I will demonstrate the dip. And I will put my phone over here. All right. And it would help to put my dip bars in the down position. And I also did video, if you don't have dip bars, how you can use a couple of chairs to make your dip position. Without further ado anyway, I will demonstrate this exercise. Basically, it's just like doing a regular dip. As you can see, I'm standing on a bench, and I'm going to put my feet on one foot on the bench, and I'm going to give myself just as much of a spot that I need. I'm going to do about 15 reps, so count along with me. I got 20 repetitions, but as you can see, I did the rep, full range of motion, and I spotted myself with my feet under the bench. To do the dip with the full range of motion, you want to make sure your upper arm, your elbows, and to your shoulder, you want it a little bit further when you're then parallel to the floor. So you're dipping down, working all those muscles. And like I said, it's an awesome exercise. Dip is a very, very good upper body exercise. And a lot of people, they don't do it because they're unable to dip their body weight. But doing dips while you're assisting yourself like this, you spot yourself to give yourself just enough of a spot that you need to push yourself up. And you can do the exercise at full range of motion, work all the muscles that are involved when you're doing the dip. It's an awesome exercise. You got to give it a try. And remember, if you don't have dip bars, if you're following my videos, I did a video on homemade dip bars, where basically I'm using 2 chairs to do the dip, and it's also an awesome exercise. So make sure, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. And you can check out all those variations of dips that I do in my videos. So remember, have an awesome day. Keep training. Keep taking those walks and try doing dips. And if you're unable to do more than maybe 4 or 5 dips on your own, try putting something under your feet and self-assisting yourself and spotting yourself doing those dips, and try to get about 15 to 20 repetitions out. All right, everybody, have an awesome day. Keep training, and peace out. And I'll see you on the next video.